I'm more worried about scoring a touchdown there by getting the first down. Come on, Bears. What on Buffalo? Not like Mariners. Oh, that's straight Randy. Oh, get him! Come on, miss that kick. Miss that kick. A long field goal. Fucking Bears. Fucking Bears. That shit.
Testing, testing. Horse collar. I don't think it was a mental mistake. He's just trying to bring him down, dude. I don't understand these teams resting their starters when they're playing for seeding. It's like LA Rams are going to play the loser of the Vikings Lions, and the Commanders are going to send themselves to Philly. This Green Bay is like, we don't want to go to Philly. We'd rather go to Tampa, LA, or Atlanta. I agree with that. Make it make sense. So strong. How do you get sacked there, Caleb? How do you take a sack there? First down! What's the flag for? We got a first down by the Commanders. Penalty on the Bears. Come on, Bears. What do you do if you're Washington? Bears have no timeouts. Got it. Let's go, Bears! Now, do you go for two? Come on, Cairo! It's good! Terry McLaurin scored a touchdown.
Cowboys lost. Come on, Pack. It's a 51-yard attempt. The Packers going to burn their last time out to try and ice them. We got 23,000 people in here. Here we go. Bears snap the streak. And going to burn their last time out to try and ice them. We got 23,000 people in here. Here we go. It doesn't look like they're going to ice them. And the kick is up. And it's good. The Bears win. The Bears snap the streak. And the Bears are going to beat the Packers. Oh, man, dude. Oh, that defense. The defense was bad. The streak is over. And Washington just won, so ultimately it would not have mattered. Their first win against the Packers since 2018. Damn. Oh, man, an ugly game for the Packers. seconds left to go in regulation. The Falcons still have to play aggressively because what happens if the Saints come back, score a touchdown, and get a two-point conversion to tie their game up against Tampa Bay? The NFC South coming literally down to the final seconds of 2024's regular season. Best day as a pro. You can't play soft on defense and give up chunks of yards and put them in field goal range.
This shit's wild, yo. This shit is like sex at camp. It's fucking intense.
Injury timeout in the Saints and Buccaneers game, although the clock continues to work. They've got an injured player on the sideline. Usually the officials stop the clock at this point. They won't stop the clock. In fact, they'll throw for it. And Juwan Jennings with a catch. Juwan Johnson with a catch for a first down, New Orleans. Keep this drive alive. Young settles in. Throws. Incomplete.
Who's it gonna be?
This might change the Falcons' whole perspective with 17 seconds left. If they get backed up deep in their own territory, you may just think to yourself, let's get it to OT. So you don't give it up late in your own possession in your own end of the field.
For the division on the line here for the Bucks. They get this stop, they win the South.
17 seconds, got to break the huddle and go. Got one timeout left. You can't afford to leave. Let's go. Gotta go. I don't think he sees it.
Oh, throw is high, and the Buccaneers win the NFC South.
NFC South champs. Overtime's beginning for the Falcons, but they maybe just found out their season will come to an end today. Overtime will not matter. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for the fourth straight year, have won the NFC South Championship. Raymond James Stadium will see a home playoff game Saturday or Sunday. We got a couple of overtimes right here. 4th and 22. This is it. Colts can win this game right here and go to 8-9 for their final record. Loads of time. They only rush 3. He'll throw it and short hop it to Thomas, who plucked it off the ground. He did make the catch, but the game. Good whistle. Bucks see the lineup the Saints presented, and they call a timeout. Oh my God. This game's over. You're in the playoffs, and just think like, wait 1 second. One more quick play. Okay, I think they might be trying to get the football to Mike Evans. He only needs 5 yards receiving to hit a $3 million bonus. As you can see, the hugs and handshakes there in the final of the Colts and Jags game. But here's the drama. They can just kneel on the football. They do not need to do anything. They're in victory formation, but they lined up in an offensive formation, perhaps to throw a quick pass to Mike Evans to get him $3 million. But Mike Evans is 5 yards away from Jerry Rice's consecutive 1,000-yard record. So that's why they're looking to throw it here. Mayfield throwing. Evans.
That's wild. That is absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane.
This whole crowd knew it too. And that'll do it. Evans, 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons. He ties Jerry Rice's record. Now with 11, the second most 1,000-yard seasons of all time. And he does it as division champs, and his Bucks are going to the playoffs. What a way to end it. Absolutely. That's one of the greatest things I've seen in a long time. The excitement, the joy, but honestly, the thrill of victory for the team. But for Mike to do that and set a record that only one other receiver in history, greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice. And there it is. You just saw history. You just saw a division championship won, and you just saw a future Hall of Famer with his 11th straight season of 1,000 or more yards receiving. When you look at the names around them,
so I do not take this for granted.
Yes.
It's our second time being the heavyweight tag team champions of New Japan.
Feels good, huh?
It feels amazing.
Gratitude.
It is. Don't listen to the things that you read on the internet about us. The things.
Motion man Coker. Sanders gets hit from the side at the 45. It's a gain of 11. Justin Simmons with the tackle. That'll move the chains for Carolina, trying to finish the season at 5-12.
That's why they put Brady Christensen in the game, number 70, the extra offensive lineman, who spent a lot of time running out there and helping them out. And in the second half, it has paid off in the running game. King cut off right off of a block by Christensen.
Well, it turns out a filet
standing none was no match for the hand of God. Well, it turns out bacon was no match for the hand of God. What's we cooking? Well, it turns out.
Yards on the ground. He's had 50 yards receiving, including a touchdown. Fake the handoff, float it, catch made, Tremble. He hurdled even though there was no one to hurdle over. But maybe it's not
What a hurdle.
air yards. Out of bounds at the 37.
Is that what they used to call getting big air? But you know, even before that, Bryce Young. Remember earlier in the game we saw Michael Penix move it along so they didn't have a delay of game penalty? Bryce Young just directed his offense into the proper formation so they weren't illegal in order to run that play. Otherwise, it comes back. Nice pickup by the young quarterback.
Single setback Sanders.
Babe,
Yeah.
do you know where the rest of my clothes are?
Sanders hit by
Did you throw them out or you didn't move them?
I might not have grabbed them all.
I have no tank tops. I have like nothing.
What did you pack?
That was the end of this. Watch Bates.
Well, I never got back to the house. I wanted you to grab all my
They just bring it up to
clothes.
the line of scrimmage. They've had enough of getting gashed up front. Let's bring an extra body
Can you
in.
do the door?
Jesse Bates, the former Pro Bowl All-Pro safety, able to get their Pro Bowl alternate this season.
down to 7:18 left in OT. Young. Pass complete to Thielen. Reception somewhere, 6 yards down to the 31-yard line. It's now third down for Carolina.
Buccaneers won. They made the
These
playoffs.
situations, you can't let the best player on their team beat you.
The Bears, they did. They won the division. The Packers lost,
Stunned.
so they have to go to Philadelphia.
Move.
If you're Jimmy
They
Lake
said
in
you
the
can't.
Falcons
You can't get
defense,
in there.
Huh?
you
You
can't
can't.
let Adam Thielen be one-on-one in
Come on.
this situation to pick up this first down. Make someone else.
You
So
go
we can get
first.
some air in here.
You go first.
Third and 4, 6.5 to
No,
go.
because you don't have my chair nice.
No, I'm not. No, you go first. You move that remote.
I
One
thought you
thing
were
on
gonna
it.
get me a pillow or something.
You want a pillow?
Yeah. Oh no, you just tied up the room. Never mind.
I can kick it real quick.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
That's a nice throw.
Oh God.
Better catch because you got the
I need a vodka drink, but I don't want to make this one right now.
nothing but traffic.
I got these two.
Black shirts left, right, middle. And he snares it, gets it to his foot, and he protects it all the way through the completion of the catch.
That's not on a
Now we have
table.
our undrafted free agent coming across.
Wins the game.
Damn, baby.
Where's my screw for this? Layla knocked this over, getting my burrito.
Never so sorry for you. She don't let you out.
I didn't leave it out. I was cleaning up.
5.5 to go.
Keep him running laterally. He can't turn his shoulders and get upfield. And then the pursuit gets him from inside out.
Fast as fuck, boy.
As you noted, touchdown wins
Hey, wait, look. Where am I at here?
get another opportunity with your offense.
I better be on it. I put makeup on in every fucking thing. I'm not sitting here without some camera time, bitch. Do I look nice?
Half of the overtime session.
Yeah, look at me.
On this drive for Carolina.
I did. I saw when you came out, dude.
Flickoff down to 1 to get the snap up. Young. Over the middle. The catch made by Coker. Brought down at the 10.
Bless it.
Boys, gotta go. Clock's running down. Looks to his right to hold the defender.
I
And
could
then
scoot
brings the
over.
throw right down the middle. Another nice
Down
toss.
there.
The pace and dispatch by Bryce Young. I know he's got over more yards than all that. This has to be his best game.
It is.
Has to be.
Carolina taking its time. First down at the 11-yard line. Young. Jab. Out of the pocket. Young. Oh, he pushed it. Trying to get to the goal line. Coker.
There we go.
It wasn't him breaking into the room, was it?
No, he's playing in there or something.
Did you get the Velcro?
No, I didn't go to Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you got some shit.
I was so anxious tonight.
I know.
You don't want to deal with that, do you?
What?
The Lions not winning?
Oh, God, no. No, I don't want to deal with you. No. 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 I think I'd rather have Layla throw me in the dog poop again.
I like the Lions' chances either way.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Alright, are you coming this year? This is 3 to 5 business days, but tonight
Cool.
it's taking long. And then it's there by tomorrow. But my brother like, didn't they want it back? I said no, so we're gonna try again put it together.
Here's the Spring League star, Jake Bates, to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard
Rams,
line.
Seahawks.
Would you consider, like, I know a lot of people that are like sick right now, but like,
So first and 10 now from the 30.
in this fall, or what is this? What season are we?
Yeah, what season are we in? It's gotta be. Are we in winter?
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Pollinating.
Goff now looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, big
And
hit.
able to get this one across the 45.
Okay, so Denver
Brought down.
makes the playoffs with
First
a
down,
win.
Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. There's Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison
He does look
Williams.
big baby, doesn't he?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Goff now looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
And this is something right out of the
Hello,
Philadelphia
Larry.
playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Okay, so it's in Claremont, Florida, where it's pollen is high while tree and ragweed pollen are low. Pollen is scarce. The allergy season in Florida varies, but the type of pollen and region is generally spring and fall are the peak
Look it up. Look up Florida seasons. When does winter start? When does summer start?
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
In Florida? No, Florida's different. Florida's like...
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30.
I'm from Metro Detroit. I live in Florida now. Go Lions. Jared. Baby, listen. Listen, babe.
And they will finally get it, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And now, Charles, they're working with a short field, a chance to make this a 2-score game. And these guys haven't even worked into a ladder yet in the first quarter.
Yeah, how about that? You score, you take it away.
He is going to score.
Return, and now you've got a chance to go up 2 scores in this game.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Okay, there's 2 seasons. Wet season and dry season. We're
in dry season. We're in the dry season.
Here's Goff. And it's caught. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
There's the equinoxes.
Yeah, but that's not...
Gibbs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back.
We going to beat the Vikings tonight, dude?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's entered. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense.
Why do I still have the ball on the 2-yard line?
Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak.
If I was in the field of play, that's a safety.
How you like it when I go?
If I'm in the end zone, that should be a touchback. What's up, babe?
Vegas has them on the Lions getting by 3, but what do they think the score is going to be?
Oh, the over-under? I've not checked.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups
lag.
Better than others.
Baby, it's been 5 minutes. You gotta shut the fuck out, okay? I love you, but you're already annoying the shit out of me, okay? I love you. You gotta do a little woosah here. I just threw a pick, and you're like, asking 1,000 questions. No, lag. The lag is killing me. I wouldn't say the leg is killing me. I'd say my leg is killing me.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
You're fine. Just you need to do a little woosah. What are you barking at from 200 miles away?
Stop it! Nothing. You're still in trouble for freaking...
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when
Jake Moody, good for him. Go blue.
And creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
They beat Ohio State and Bama. That's a good season.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
That's, oh my
And this is
goodness.
thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the
The
area,
lag is
though,
killing
and
me.
that's
It's
gonna
killing
bring
me.
out a flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Get him.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Timmy P, baby.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gone.
I can't even throw the ball, dude. This is terrible.
Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
It does. It could possibly, yeah. Because if the Seahawks win, we'll play at the Rams. The loser of the Minnesota Vikings.
Intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Yeah, but if the loser will play at Tampa or at LA Rams, I think the Seahawks are going to win because I don't know why they don't care about seeding. But if they lose, they play Minnesota or Detroit, and I don't think that's very smart. I'd much rather play
out of the gun. Gone.
Washington. Yeah.
Gets this out wide to Gibbs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll give
they're rushing Mahomes. Mahomes isn't playing.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a give to Gibbs running left.
Come on. Can you block?
Yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 3rd and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense.
Fuck.
Going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And that
Oh!
Not enough juice effort, but it's well short. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First,
Can't even blame
you
Mike
missed
for
the
that
kick,
one. That
which
was
granted
perfect.
was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt
I'm
of their
taking
own.
this serious now,
To
big
the other
country.
side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the
I got you right
drive,
where I want you
14
now. Now I
yards.
got you.
And defensively,
Because
they
the
were
trick
in
is,
zone
Mr. Big Country, the sooner you fall behind, the more time you have to catch up.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how
much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone.
You're cheesing the crap out of me, and I can't. I'm not mad at you for it. I never complain about how people play. Because if you're running shit and it's working, that's on me. That's not on you. You know?
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Shit, if I can run fullback dive for 4 yards to play and you can't stop it, why would I ever stop running? Why would you ever stop running and play that
An
works?
incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across.
That's Jared Goff.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he
Get his
is, and he
ass.
passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's 3rd and 3. To throw is gone.
Oh man, this lag is so fucking bad.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Is you for real? I've been encouraging you to drink
And
more
no
water.
field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Yeah, defense.
They cannot convert. And they
No
turn it
flag.
over.
No, there's no flag.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Lions will take over.
New Year's resolution?
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a
I wanna work
successful
on getting
play.
more
Doesn't matter
blowjobs.
how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
It's my New Year's
Final
resolution.
12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Okay, you gotta get out.
On play action, Goff going to fake the end around and look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Another run for Gibbs here. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Yeah, they didn't. They rested their starters.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And oh, he's just going to be short.
Josh Allen started. He took.
He at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
We were 2 touchdowns shy of the $12,500.
Moments there, but they do convert on 4th. They'll try the air now with Goff.
I'm on Raw. What are you doing? You got to catch that.
Force the ball free, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Hand off to Gibbs.
Can I get a block?
Right here.
No.
And he's going to be
I didn't get a yard on that.
Taken down. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Play action. It's Goff. Try to get it to Williams, but
Jared, you suck. J-Mo, you better catch up to him.
Down the right sideline.
J-Mo, you're terrible. You're all fired. Sutton.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick
shots,
six is exactly
shots.
what
Everybody
they had
gets
in
shots,
mind.
pouring shots
No,
at
not at
everybody.
all,
You know the rule,
because
touchdown
this offense,
shot.
they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
He's got mono, dude. Yeah, Emmanuel Mosley, the Lions cornerback. He played like one game that I remember seeing him in.
And now the kick is away.
The only I remember seeing him because I'm like somebody on the sideline. The Lions offense was on the field. This is against I don't remember who it was against, but the Lions offense was on the field, and I seen someone throw down their tablet, and I'm like, who's number 4 for the Lions? Well, that's Mosley.
The Lions
Like,
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense is...
Sutton got a touchdown. I got him as part of a parlay. I got a small little parlay going.
And try and get some points.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And this is what they're going to need
So
more
they got
of.
here. I
It's
need
the third quarter. You're trailing.
Sutton, Zach Charbonnet, and Lad McConkey to score a touchdown.
That's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
I didn't know. Did you fix the damn fucking team stuff for the football?
No.
Why?
I don't know. It's not an option. I can just go in there and fix it. There's not like an actual help desk.
He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by
I do
Kirby
think it's odd,
Joseph.
babe. I do think it's odd. Yes, it's odd, babe. It's odd. It's odd, babe. Is that through an interception? It's odd.
Interception, so maybe...
Good game, big country. Go Lions, pal. I can already feel it wanting to get cold. What's the score? I can't see the scores because of your beer can.
0-0.
Can you move the can to the right?
Where?
A little to the right? No, that's more in the way. The one on the left is in the way. It hides the score.
Where do you want them, honey? What?
On the far end, so the cooler.
Far end of what? Left
The
or right?
cooler. Right is fine. Right is fine. Thanks. Dicker the kicker.
Charger fans obviously keeping an eye on this score. Pittsburgh Steelers fans keeping an eye. In fact, Steelers fans may be celebrating that field goal. Wide left, no good. We remain scoreless between the Chargers and the Raiders. Pittsburgh will be either the 5 or the 6 based on the
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage
Whose
to the
house?
industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan.
Swerve's house. Jake Bobo.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started.
Super Bowl preview? Lions Steelers?
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Incentives he could get today with a big performance and a victory. Joshua Dobbs goes down in the arms of a couple of Cardinals.
What is we doing, baby?
I don't know. He opened up the app and
So their offense out now.
Everybody loves the Lions.
It's 1st and 10.
It's not so much.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
It's too close to call.
He gets a couple
So
on first,
my
and then
Lions
they're on
defense
second and
is depleted,
Okay, that's a run
and
that's ho-hum on the
that
stat
concerns
sheet.
me.
If you see it
However,
on the ground later on,
that
arguably because of a play
atmosphere in
just like that
Ford
one, softening
Field
up the
is
front,
going to be
opening the
electric.
door,
There's
bigger gap in the
possibility
future.
it gets to Sam Darnold. We get some
into the hands of
crowd noise affecting.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard
I
line.
no longer live in Detroit.
He's just one of
I
those
moved
guys
to
that
Florida
even when he's
a
not
year
open,
ago.
He's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to
It's
just play
really,
bully
really
ball.
nice down
They
here.
don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when
No,
you got a bully
if I was in
like him
Detroit,
that
I,
creates
you know,
space,
if
just find a way to get him the ball.
Be outside.
It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
if the Rams lose and the Lions lose, the Lions would play at Tampa Bay, and I would consider going to that game if I could get a ticket for like $200.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
No,
You want to become a quarterback?
not
first, then do
unless
that. Turn a short little gain,
we
a
don't
short
know
little
yet.
pass into some yards after catch.
There are some
The
matches
quarterback will
locked
find you
in.
again.
Green Bay will play at Philadelphia.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That
I
makes
believe
it
the
second
Bronx.
down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells
They played
me.
Philly pretty
The
close in
defense was
Brazil
following
earlier
the lead
this
of the
season.
quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going.
But those
It
teams
takes
have
a
kind
little
of
bit
taken different
intuition, a little bit
trajectories
of
since
feel.
then.
He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, y'all lost 4 straight to end the season.
That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The
I mean, you guys
adjustments
kind of
begin.
match up good against
Because we
Baltimore, if you ask me.
pressure leads
I know
to
you just
sacks,
lost to
and
them,
sacks
but
in this league often leads to wins.
what are we doing? Why are we not intercepting the ball?
Knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game.
No.
And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Tucker
How many
Matthews.
times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They do snap it. Here's Fields.
Oh yeah,
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally
yeah. They had
bring
kind
him
of a
down,
special
but that is
run,
a
but
big gain and a new set
it was
of
nice to
downs.
make the playoffs. Unfortunately, our owner doesn't want to spend money.
Huge play extends this drive. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
No, that was very improbable what they did. That
From the
run they
red
went
zone
on.
now. Escapes the pocket. He's gonna keep
Yeah.
this down. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I do, yeah. That was like 1-0, right?
2 shots now that start with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Trying to run in.
That was really
Harris.
cool.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
I always love those kind of special events. I remember the first game they played at the Field of Dreams, the Yankees and the White Sox. I watched that whole game.
Zeros on the board right
I like baseball, but
Ford Field right after this.
yeah, like the Lions, I'll watch the Lions when they're bad.
It's Steelers
But,
ball as we return
like
for
if the
second.
Tigers aren't
They
like
have to be thinking points
Pistons,
here.
Red Wings, they're all my favorite
Fields to
teams,
throw
but
it.
if they're not playing
Forced
well,
out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
it's hard to because they just play too many games.
Doesn't lead to his first catch. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
They
I
just play
think
too
more
many
than
games to
ever,
watch.
QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate. Buying himself
What's
enough
that?
time and actually finding a target downfield.
baseball,
Time, quite make that
162 games. He
Right.
can't get in, Danielle. Tucker Matthews. That's the elevator you're hearing.
Backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap to Fields.
Damn it, Bobby.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That stop made by T.J. Watt. No.
I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run into darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field,
laundry?
He ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Making sure. It's going to get cold.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19.
Come on, Lions.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
J-Mo.
Let's a heater go deep, middle of the field. Wide open, downfield. Got it.
He wasn't open. That was like no trespassing. I own these 2 acres. Get off my property. Get off my lawn. There's nobody near him.
Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you can win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Okay. Thank you.
I told you can't get in. Like,
I know, but I just...
Getting in.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
I got 2 cats that don't get along. We just moved into a new apartment.
Right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort
whatever.
to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30.
I love my cats. But anyways, I have to keep them separate. And
they'll get this drive started. First and 10.
my wife's all worried that like, our door is messed up. It does not shut and latch. Which is dumb. It's brand new construction.
Does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline.
Clearmont. I mean Clearmont. Which is like maybe 80 minutes from Tampa. Hour from Orlando.
This finds Austin complete.
It's a really good spot. Really nice spot.
That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Why are you a Steelers fan in Chicago? Why are you a Steelers fan?
Right. Now here he goes. Breaks through and he might break away. And he
I cannot believe
takes it to the red zone
Justin
before
Fields
going
just got
out.
through there. Is that what you did when we started the game? You put Justin Fields in?
It's first and 10. A pistol snap. Fields. Catch made by Austin. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
I hate Ohio State.
Fields out of the gun. He just got it away before
Michigan.
the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know who I root for when Michigan State plays Ohio State?
Fields looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first.
I'm so anxious about this game tonight, man. Lions gonna have to go for it on 4th down, probably like 4 times. Short.
But not enough juice. It's no good short. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect.
I got something too.
Effort,
I got a couple ones. I got one for like $1 that pays $600.
First down, it's gone.
Fuck it, JMO down there somewhere.
Deep down the middle. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
You're gonna smoke you.
Now he
No way! Jared Goff. First down. Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception.
Why?
Now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach's gonna have to get everybody around the campfire and get this
Jared's
thing
got
figured
99
out,
hit
because
power.
through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin
I'll take
in the
it.
NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Yeah, I've got an app for it, Hard Rock Casino.
I'll start on the ground.
They're not like it's legalized for like
It's almost
the
ended worse,
Native
but he gets a
American
yard out of it.
casino.
They're on the stop. Larry Ogunjobi. Detroit calls timeout. It's second.
No, nothing like that. Yeah, no.
And they
It's
still
the
have one
only
in their pocket.
Hard Rock is the
Left
only
of the
legal
snap.
sports book in Florida.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. They go play action with Goff. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22.
Junior Gibbs, but he's
That
coming.
gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this.
You ought to do
cross-route
an
concept
anytime,
sometimes a
not
dozen
anytime,
times
but
a game. A lot of
he's
times
rushed for
it's
70
yardage.
yards in every game this
Sometimes
season.
things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like
Junior
that.
Gibbs. Oh,
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect
it's crazy
your
how,
guys.
man, my leg is killing me,
They're able
dude.
to drop him.
How many timeouts I got?
Timeout taken here by the line.
None. That's not good.
Third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Looking, they're on him again, and he goes down again. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Pretty good kick.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
Terrible kick.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. They've
I need
got
more of them
blackjack on the clock. Not
interceptions.
a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw for Fields. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going
That's
to
a
risk a throw
touchdown,
or
man.
force something. It brings up 2nd down. Here's Fields to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And
What are
they
we
catch
doing
up
here,
to him, but
defense?
not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking to throw
Oh, my
field.
leg. Oh, my leg.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
That spin I did was from when I pressed circle to click on him.
At the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I don't think I'm going to be able to play this game
I don't
today.
know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half.
I think
We've
the
got a
game
touchback.
tonight is going to smash ratings records. Lions have been getting a shit ton of ratings. Everybody wants to watch the Lions.
Now from the 30.
Yeah, everybody's watching it. I was talking to Lacey. And she said,
They'll go right side with Gibbs.
her dad works.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid
Yes,
7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So right?
Lays out left side and gets it.
No.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be
I wish I could
first
sub
down,
him in at
Detroit.
linebacker, man. He's a fumble causing machine.
Play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
She ate a fucking Taco Bell beef burrito.
Play action, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Oh, I'm very frustrated. Their Broncos are going to easily beat the Chiefs today. I wanted the Bengals to make it too. Bengals are my second favorite team.
So after that prior
I love them
incompletion,
helmets.
we've got 3rd down.
Broncos are already up 14-0.
And there's a man there. It's
Yeah, I can't play.
intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Oh, watch out for Jared.
And the Steelers.
My leg's
get it
too
back
bad,
as he
man.
intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
No, I've got God bless us, everyone. I've got a I'm in an apartment, and it has like high speed, wide